Gemini, this is your cheeky little bonus read. I did record this a second ago and I almost fell off my chair, so I had to start again. Okay, anyway, I'm having a bit of a ditzy day today, so bear with. Right, so Gemini, let's see what you have energy-wise coming up. What has... Oh, feeling stuck. My cheeky little Geminis got in store for the rest of June. Right. One more. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, your overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is something isn't being... something's not even, okay? Whether this is you doing it or whether it is someone doing it to you, we will find out. But this is almost, it can be like a breadcrumbing where you are trying to do over and above and maybe not getting the recognition in something that you're working very hard on. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Hangman. Three of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. There is a lot of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, right, as I say, the Six of Pentacles is something that the balance is off, okay? Let's find out what the balance is off about. Someone's being a little bit sneaky. I'm getting the impression this is to do with work, or if you're not of working age, then it could be to do with a friendship, okay? Something where you are putting a lot of work and a lot of energy into something, and all you're getting is sneaky behaviour. And you're probably thinking, oh, am I imagining it? You know, am I being a little bit over the top about things? No, you're not. No, you're not. With the Seven of Swords, there is some sneaky behaviour going on regarding the balance that is coming towards you, okay? And the Sun. Now, the sneaky behaviour that you think, could it be in your head? Am I overreacting? No, you're not. No, you're not. But the Sun card is, I'm feeling Spirit's way of saying, we've got you back. Okay? We know that this is going on and we've got you back. All you need to do is carry on working hard. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, keep your head down and just carry on with what you're doing. Almost don't get involved. Don't feed the negativity that's coming towards you. Okay, be the light. Be the lighter side. And these people or this person is going to be extremely upset by you not feeding into it. They know exactly that you know what's going on, but because you're not feeding their flames, their fire, it's going to irate them even more. By them being irate even more, that's when they're going to slip up. Okay? So keep your nose clean, keep your sheet clean, and just carry on with what you're doing, because things are going to happen very fast. Okay? They're going to slip up very, very fast. So Spirit has it in hand. You don't need to get involved. I know it's going to be difficult, but you don't need to get involved. Spirit has your back. Okay? Now, this is also, as well, Spirit saying, with the hangman position, you just need to hold tight. These negative people will be dealt with accordingly. You just need to hold your position. I really hope that this is resonating with someone, because this is such a strong message. It's a little bit worrying where it comes from, to be honest. Right, so the hangman. Yeah, it's going to be the death of all of that negativity. All Spirit is saying is just literally stop. Hang tight. And these people are going to get more irate, more annoyed with the situation, that they think it's quite amusing that the balance isn't even. They can see how much hard work you're putting in. And all they're doing is actually doing nothing, really, and backstabbing. Possibly out of jealousy. Because they know just how diligent and how professional you're being, and that's what winds them up even more. Okay, so please don't concern yourself. This also can be with, as I say, a friend group. Yeah, they might be inviting a lot of other people out, and you think, well, what have I done? Nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. Okay? And these people are going to get their comeuppance. But they will only get their comeuppance if you take a stand. Take a stand back. Sorry. So you need to put yourself in the hangman position. And it will be the death of all that negativity. If you go forward and fight, all you're going to do is prolong the situation. Okay? So by taking yourself out of the situation, you're fanning their flames. So you're making them more irate, which then causes the death card. Okay? Complete transformation. The death card is Scorpio. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. Oh, and I forgot to say, Gemini, if this resonates with you, please like, share and subscribe. Forgot about that one. Yeah, so the next card that we've got is a Three of Wands. Now, with the death card taking all the negativity away, you're probably going to come down from the hangman position and think, oh, what do I do now? You just need to be you. You really do. Because the hangman position is self-imposed. You put yourself up there. So you've put yourself in this situation not to be riled up by this situation. Okay. Now, the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is basically, it's waiting for your ships to come in. Okay. It's what you've manifested, what you've put out there. You're waiting for that to arrive. Okay. Now the Three of Pentacles, Pentacles, what am I on about? The Three of Wands. Okay, it's the Three of Wands is, wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and I do think that I'm really focused on the green of this person's shawl. Okay, and green actually means it's growth and it's healing, it's acceptance, but it's also, even though it's wands, it is communication, and things are turning in your favour. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Now the Wheel of Fortune is actually Capricorn's card. Okay, and it's basically, it's destiny. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the cycles, and it also as well can mean fortune. But it's the cycles, whatever goes up must come back down again. Okay, so Spirit knows that you've been through such a negative time and an uneven balance with people that you trusted and to be brought into your inner circle. But I also do think that people are brought into our life either for a reason or a season. Okay, they can, people, friends, family, teach us different things, teach us different lessons, teach us about the yin to our yang, and some people are actually brought in to reflect our own self back, if that makes sense. So anything that's about yourself and it's really difficult to be true to yourself, any negativity that you see in someone else, you might actually think, oh, sometimes I do that. So that's a lesson. That's a lesson that if we don't like what's being done to us, well, we can change it. Yeah? So the Wheel of Fortune is turning. And I do see that with the Page of Pentacles, you are able to now climb down off of the whatchamacallit, the Hangman position, and almost emerge. I'm actually, on this card, I'm actually focused on the feathers. Okay, now the feathers are a goldy orangey colour. Now orange is enthusiasm and optimism. Okay, it's the creativity. So I can see that you are starting almost afresh, almost like with a childlike energy, because you've actually, I don't know whether you'll see it or not, but these people will get their comeuppance, but these people are going to get it. Karma is a beautiful thing. Whether you witness it or not, regardless of that, karma is a beautiful thing. And if these people have not been the best of people to be around, then they will get their comeuppance. I am positive about that. Okay, and with the Page of Pentacles, it's actually clarified by the Ace of Swords. Now, with the Ace of Swords, there's a lot of communication, and let's find out who the communication is for. Because I do feel like with these people out the way, yeah, you have a, now the Lovers is obviously in a relationship, but in a general reading, the Lovers can actually be obviously partnership, duality, but it's also a choice. Okay, now I can see a lot of choices coming your way as to if it dictates to a friendship, you will have more opportunities to actually meet new people. Okay. If it is to do with finance and it's to do with career, you will have an opportunity to either stay where you are and grow, or you have the opportunity to be a free spirit and move on. Okay, with with a lot of creative enthusiasm and with a childlike energy, which is fabulous. Okay, and I do believe with at the start of the reading and at the end, with the sun and the divine, spirit has your back big time. So Gemini, that is what I have coming up for you. If this resonates, please do like, share and subscribe, and I wish you all a lovely, wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye.